Greetings and salutations, everyone. Here we go, the final duel of our lives here. This is it. I want to say no. Begin the ultimate duel. Alright, so I changed my deck to a pure fire deck in honor of choosing Charmander and Friends deck as the very first deck to play around with. Here we go, Ponyta. Also, fire Pokemon are just legit. Ooh, we both have one Pokemon. Please let me go first. Yes! Okay, what does he have? He has an Eevee. Okay. Alright, I can work with this. We have an energy removal at our disposal as well. And a Growlithe. Okay, let's give that to Ponyta. We're just gonna power up Growlithe. The nice thing is because he has the legendary Pokemon, it means he does have to split up his the energy between the fire, electric, and water type. The bad news is he has the legendary Pokemon cards, so this is fine. And he uses an energy removal. He is so rude. So rude right now. This guy. Definitely energy removing you. Fine, I'm just gonna have to bust out the Flametail. I was gonna just power up Growlithe and be done with that, but nope. I might instead power up Charmander now that I have. Great. Not what I wanted. It's fine. Let's go ahead. Start powering up Charmander for his power attack. Okay, evolved into Jolteon using fire energy, so. Double kick. Okay, we live to see another day. Now this is actually okay, because I have super energy retrieval, which means I'll be able to get my energy back. I'd rather just have the regular energy retrieval, but as it is, we're alive! Oh, that's gotta hurt. You get so close. Oh, we're definitely powering up Arcanine now. That's happening. The downside is I do only have... Well, only. I have 18 fire energy, which is one more of the energy that I used to have, which was 17 electric energy from last time, so I've made progress. I've made progress. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that fire energy. He really likes his fire energy, let me tell you. Just do a quick little Flametail. No biggie. This is good, because in order to knock me out, he needs to go back and put another energy on Dratini. And then he's gonna lose Dratini. Oh gosh, I messed that up. I was pressing A like 1,000 miles per hour. Alright, let's get rid of Gust of Wind. We're gonna go just take those back. Ugh. Which means we gotta keep Arcanine out for like a long time. Until we get a switch. I think I have 2 switches. It's possible. But at this rate, it's probably not going to happen. I do have double colorless energy. She needs exactly that. We are doing fine today. Alright, we'll do a regular flamethrower here. It's worth it if I'm just knocking out these Pokemon with one attack, so. An Arcanine is a beast. The problem is, of course, using Flamethrower, I'm not powering anyone else up. But we have Charmander as our backup, and we have Magmar if we need only one energy to go, so. And I don't want to use Takedown because they're level 50, well, their HP is 50, so I'd rather just discard the energy since I have still the super energy retrieval system. If I didn't have that, I probably would be using Takedown so I don't lose energy. It's gonna look silly if if basically the next 2 turns I just knock out his Pokemon in one go. He has a lot of EVs. Oh, okay. That's an interesting way to go. Slow me down, will you? Alright, I will bring out the Charmeleon. I don't mind spending energy to power him up. Can't attack anyway. And I don't want to retreat. I'd rather, yeah, there we go. Just rather have him attack. Like, why? What else do I want him to do? Pretty much nothing. Here we go. Alright, let's see what he brings out next. Brings out a Dratini. You better retreat it. That was not a retreat. Okay. So, apparently putting Arcanine out was the way to go. Normally I would have been screwed putting out a Pokemon with no energy on it, but that actually worked well to my advantage. So we did it. That was, what, 7 minutes? Legendary Pokemon cards have chosen me. Yeah. He's super mad that he's lost his energy cards. Legendary cards, I mean. How do Pokemon cards recognize me as being the true wielder here? I mean, they're not sentient, last I checked. Pokemon has inadvertently made Pokemon cards that are sentient. Anyway. This is all fine. I wonder why it's Moltres, then Articuno, then Zapdos. When the fights for the legendary Grandmasters was Moltres, then Zapdos, then Articuno. Don't know why Articuno second. Master must not forget. Does not make me a Pokemon card master. But it's a skill, yeah. So here we go. We've got staff credits showing you all the places that you've been to, and then not much. We have the one machine active. So there we go. That fight honestly went a lot easier than I thought it was. Even like keeping Ponyta alive wasn't like, that wasn't game changer. I pretty much, like, back with when that was a Jolteon, like, if I lost it then, it still would have been okay, because I could have just done like a flamethrower if I needed to. So there wasn't a whole lot to lose. It was just that beginning part with just the one-on-one Pokemon with a Ponyta. That was honestly the scary part. I was like, okay, I have one Pokemon. Having a Bill was nice though. Gotta have a Bill to help out. But yeah, no, like, honestly, I've lost that fight so many times before, just to weird shenanigans, and we only saw the Moltres, which was impressive. Usually I usually will see the Articuno pretty quickly. That's been my luck, really. So, special appearances. Watch. There we go, there's the Challenge Cup, which we really never did. Basically how it works now, like, because I think there's 3 Challenge Cups that give you a set promo card. A Challenge Cup pretty much happens after you've done like a certain number of battles, and then it kind of just randomly will show up. You have to manually go and check every single time. But basically 3 to 4 battles with trainers, and you have a good chance. You do have to like save and quit as part of the whole thing. But Oh look, manual creation and manual illustrations. You don't get that anymore these days. Anyway. But the Challenge Cup kind of just happens randomly after you've got a couple of duels down after saving or quitting. And then when you win those, they'll give you a random card, preferably promo one, that you don't have. So there is a way you could still get most of the cards. There's only 2 cards that you have to get through their special card pop technique, which is kind of like trading. You basically find another person who has this game, and you use the little infrared signal that's built into the GBC, GB, or GB in general. And then it gives both of the trainers a random card they don't have in their deck. Again, preferably one that's going to be a promo card. So and the problem is you can only card pop with like with a person once, and you gotta go find somebody else to go card pop with. So kind of an interesting thing. Like, not the worst gimmick in the world, but if you want the 2 cards you can only get through card pop, you gotta go collect like every single card, or just know plenty of other people who have this game. And I've like, not that I've really gone exploring specifically on Twitch, but I don't see a lot of people just even speed running this game, emulator or not. So anyway, so we still have a couple things to show off. One is this deck machine that is just chilling around here. So it's called the Challenge Machine. So what it is you're faced with maximum consecutive wins, 8 wins. That must be just that must be like way back when. But so what it is you have it'll face off against it'll randomly choose 5 opponents, 3 random trainers out in the world, a gym leader, and then one of the legendary peeps. So we will go and show that off. Oh good, Steve is our Grandmaster at the end of it. And you can see their types. You got the 3 club members. We got Robert, who's psychic, Brittany, who's part of the Grass Club, Jessica, who's fighting, Mitch, who's fighting, and then Steve for that. And this is all in a row. You don't switch out your deck. And there's no like special like win, like you don't get really anything out of it other than feeling like you built a really good deck. That's basically it. However, it's a really cool little thing, and I mean, I've got plenty of time at this point. We'll see how well this holds out. Okay, I only have the 1 energy, and even though I have an energy surge, I'm not gonna put out the Ponyta. I'm just gonna try to deal damage quickly. I don't know if the number of prizes are based on the trainer you face. I know it'll be 6 by the time we get through the other peeps. The gym leader and the Grandmaster. That's what it is. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the number of prizes changes between duels here. Alright, so let's pair up the other Magmar. The good thing with fire Pokemon is nobody's resistant to fire types. Makes it really nice. Let's see, there's a Ditto. And it is the Ditto I don't like. Meaning the useful Ditto. Alright, now we're gonna use Smog. Good, alright. That's why I waited. I wanted to power up the other Magma just in case, and I wanted essentially the guaranteed knockout if Poison worked. And if it didn't, not the worst thing in the world. That's why I got rid of the Ditto energy, because I need him to not be all powered up and cool like. Alright. We'll power up the other Magmar because this is just working out for us. Go be poison, my friend. Let's see what's he gonna do. Okay, he is done. This is opponent 1 gone. I've got this weird, like, I have a cough always. It's just a permanent thing. This feels slightly different. Like, I don't know. Like that feeling when you've accidentally inhaled water when you're drinking. That's kind of what it feels like. So it's just awkward. All right, I'm gonna get some water here. Don't worry, it's red water. It's fine. I have no basic Pokemon. I think it's 14 Pokemon last I checked I have in there, so we may mulligan a bit. Well, okay. I have a lot of fire energy, and I'm not going first. And Brittany's a tricky one. At least you didn't get... that Tangela. I mean, I can easily deal with it, but whew. The Tangela can poison me outright. Okay, here we go. We now have backup plans. We're fine. We are absolutely fine. We do need energy for Magmar, though, so I will figure this out. Because each of my Pokemon I have now should have a fire energy, obviously, but who gets the double colorless energy? If I get Charmeleon quickly, then that'll be useful. Let's go ahead, get rid of Tangela stuff. I'm actually gonna let him... I want him to retreat Diglett. She did not retreat the Diglett. She's keeping it out for some reason. Usually they would retreat, like, especially when it's just a free Pokemon, but a free retreat Pokemon. There's Charmeleon. Looks like this Charmander's getting the double colorless energy. Oh, she found a Pikachu. Okay. Yeah, Brittany's weird with just her, like, 4 different types of energy and Pokemon she has. It's a little weird. 2 types is not bad with a colorless, but I mean, we've seen it's fighting, grass, and electric. Like, it's just weird. Okay, Charmeleon should be able to handle the rest by himself at this point. We'll even do a flamethrower if needs be. But now the Tangler is not going to be a problem. She does get an electric energy. She's going to put it on Pikachu? Okay. You could have just done any. Okay, that works out well. No, not gonna... I was going to use flamethrower to get rid of Pikachu, but now I can just go ahead and just have fun. Just do a normal slash. Yeah, Rapidash. Woo! Now I need flamethrower. It's my last Pokemon, so it works out well for everyone. It's a win-win scenario. Alright. And number opponent 2 down. Whew. Would you like to begin the duel? Yes. Let's see here. Oh good, Ponyta, but I have a double colorless energy. I have an energy removal. Please let me go first. That is not heads. Gosh dang it. And it's a Machop too. That is not what I need. No, that's not what I need. Maybe she doesn't have enough energy. That sucks. One more. Had I gone first, I could have at least bought some time. And she has a potion. Great. And she has an energy. Ugh. No. No. Well, that's kind of how sometimes this game works, is you just don't have the right cards. We tried, though. Consecutive wins? 2. Sad. Sad story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Sounds legit. Which card did I activate first, I wonder? Always a big wonder. Anyway. I don't think anything's now happening at the challenge hall. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening today. Last one was a blast! Anyway. You can still come over here. You can still enter the Grand Hall. And be like, yo, I wish to duel. And you'll do the same thing again. But you can get, I believe you can get more of the legendary Pokemon cards if I remember correctly. But that's cool. Does this guy have... So he's like, cool, you're the best, right? And then we get a little funny thing we got right here. So you couldn't believe that I lost, but now I understand. The fun thing about the Pokemon trading card game is not who wins or loses. I couldn't inherit the cards because all that was important to me was winning, but now I understand. To love each card. No, I definitely am just all about... it's all about winning. Anyway, so... Unlike Gary, at least this guy looks like he's had a change of heart. So, good for him. You can still go and battle like everyone else, try to gain all the cards again. But, yep. The deck machine is definitely where it's at, where you're just like, alright. 5 opponents, no breaks, just go in for the kill. And if you refuse to duel the next person, it does, like, it ends your streak. Randomizes every single time, so you kind of have to hope. Not only do you have to hope you get good opponents that your deck can deal with, but that you still get the right cards you want so that you can win. So, very, very interesting. But that's it for Pokemon Trading Card Game. This was one of my favorite childhood games. Still is one of my favorite games. And I found out not that long ago that there is a randomizer version of this. So I'll look into that, and hopefully I'll show that off, because, you know, we gotta have new ways to spice up this game every once in a while. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I hope this was fun to watch, this series here. But I will see you next time with something new out on the table. Take care, everyone.